guys would not believe how hard that was to bring that cup of tea downstairs without spilling it. Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Guys, we moved. We are currently under my stairwell. I turned it into like a little book nook. I thought it might be a little bit more cozy. Maybe put up some like fairy lights or something. I haven't quite done that yet, but it's a work in progress. But we're over here now. If you've seen my TikTok, you might have seen that the shelves have already been moved from the previous location. I was showing this off to our friends and family and realized that a lot of the books on these shelves are currently on my TBR. And I was thinking, I wonder how many of the books I've actually read and how many are on my physical TBR. So I figured we could put all of the books that I haven't read yet on the TBR cart and see how many books I've actually read. Oh, okay. My shelves are gonna be so bare. I don't know if I want to keep it the way where I have to, go through my physical TBR in my cart in order to put it on the bookshelf. I don't know if I want to do that because I like the way they look now, and I like the way they look, and it's like a nice little something to look at in the background. But we'll see. So all the books on here, besides maybe this one I have read. But all the books on this cart are books that I have not read yet. So these are on my physical TBR. Guys, I'm nervous. I'm nervous to take these books off my shelves. Oh man. I guess we should just rip the band-aid off and start. I do want to preference that I did start a lot of these books. I just kind of stopped. Last year was a bit rough for me. I had some high highs and some very low lows, and so a lot of the books I softy enough most of them because I didn't want to. It was 100% me. Like, I was just not in the mood to read a lot of the books that I kept picking up, and I don't want to give it a low rating because I'm in a bad mood, So I ended up DNFing most of the books that I picked up. So most of these books I have started reading, I've got maybe 50 pages in and then ended up stopping. Or some of the time it wasn't even me, it was just the change of the season. Like, I was trying to read quite a few like fall books, Halloween books, and I didn't get the chance to finish them in time or get through them fast enough and the amount of time that I was trying to read them. So that's also why I kind of DNF some of them, just to put it off until, the season of the following year. Do we want to start from the bottom up, from the top down? I don't know. I do bet you if I do keep the books on this cart that it will definitely motivate me to get through more of them, so that way my shelves will be full again. So I don't know, we'll just see. We'll start from the bottom up on the shelf and then move over and go from top down. Sound like a plan? Alright, that's what we're gonna do. We're in a very tight corner in here because my chair is so big. Alright, so I still got a little bit of room on this shelf for books. So I guess we'll just finish this and then just move down. I got a lesson in chemistry. I got this from one of the little free library hauls that we did. Haven't quite read this one yet. I keep meaning to put it, it's like kind of at the forefront of my list. We got that, and then we also got Beach Read, This will be saved towards the summer, so wait on that. A lot of my contemporary romances I'll probably want to read in the summertime, or these are more like summer kind of fallish books, so it might be a few months before I get to these ones. But alright, so I have read Dungeons and Dramas. I'll put that one back. Have not read this one yet. I'll put that one. I'm very picky on my books, so I'm gonna put this in between two books, so that way it doesn't, keeps it nice and flat. Have not read Happy Place yet, so I'll put that one. Yeah, I don't have enough room in this. Sorry, can't really see it, but I'll put that one there. I have read Summer of Broken Rules. It's one of my favorites. YAs, so I'll put that one back. Wait, are these all Tessa Bailey? These three are Tessa Bailey's. Alright. I have It Happened One Summer, Hooked, Line, and Secret, or Hooked, Line, and Sinker, and Secretly Yours. I need to get to these. This one looks like it'd be a Valentine's Day one. Maybe I'll read that. These look more of a summery kind of feel. And then Love and Lattes. Ooh, I'll probably read this one here soon because February's coming up. So I'm going to want to read quite a few romances. We have the collector's edition of If He Had Been With Me and If Only I Told Her. I'll have to look up when the best time to read these are. Maybe in the spring when it's like really rainy and stuff. I'm thinking thunderstorms and stuff like that. That's it for like my, contemporary romances. Next shelf we got a bunch of Harry Potter stuff. I'm not going to count. This is like the unofficial spell book of Harry Potter. Tales and the Beetle and the Bard. I guess I'll put that one in here. I have read, and this is just a notebook. It's just like a Gryffindor notebook. And this is just a fun spell book from Harry Potter. So I'm not going to count that in here. I have read this one, The Eternal Kingdom. I'll put that one back. I have watched all the Harry Potter movies, but I have never read the books. And I have the pop-up books here. Should I keep them up here or should I not? Alright, for now I'm going to keep them up there. Comment down below if you think if it counts or if it doesn't count. But for right now they're going to stay up here. What else do we got? We got The Hobbit. Haven't read this one yet. Need to desperately, so I'll put that on my TBR shelf. Shield the Sparrow I did read, so that one can stay there. I have read Fourth Wing a couple of years ago. A year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. With I Betty read this with a friend. I can't remember if I read Iron Flame. I can't remember. Did we read Iron Flame? I can't remember. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put the whole series on my TBR shelf because I want to reread Fourth Wing and either reread or read Iron Flame. I have to message her because why can't I remember anything from it? And Onyx Storm. I plan on doing like a reading vlog, me reading these. It's been a long time since I have read these, so it's kind of a little bit fuzzy. Like I remember like the gist of the story. I don't think I have enough room on my TBR cart. This is gonna be very short. Alright, so here I have The Theory of Dreaming and The Study of Drowning. Study of Drowning and The Theory of Dreaming. Oh. Have not read these books yet, so they're going to be going on the TBR cart. And that is the Assistant to the Villain series. I don't know what it's actually called, the series name is, but I have read Assistant to the Villain. I also have the hardback version of it. I don't think I read Apprentice to the Villain. I don't think I've read these two. So we'll put these two on the TBR cart and then keep the hardback and the paperback of the Assistant to the Villain. I have read The Spell Shop. I did that last year. I love that book. I have not read The Enchanted Greenhouse yet, so that's going to be going on here. I need a lot more shorter books. It's gonna sit like that then. There. Oh, and I did read. I did read The Wings of Starlight. All right, up here. All right, we have the Graveyard Book. I have read this book. This is like the only book as a child that I ever read. I read it like 4 times. It was my favorite. So I'm gonna keep that up here. I'm gonna take down the Light Lark series. Moving over here. I got the collector's edition of Twilight. And I have not read Twilight. I've never seen Twilight. I know I'm a weirdo for doing that. But Wolf King. I have heard such good things about this, and I'm super excited. I think it's based in Scotland. It's like a bunch of like werewolves. It's a beautiful cover, beautiful sprayed edges. I adore this, and I will be reading this one soon. This is one of like my top priorities to read. Right, and then I have Under the Oak Tree. I seen that volume 2 came out recently, so I'm gonna have to acquire that book. Not me trying to get through my physical TBR so I can buy more books, but the volume 2 came out and it is such a beautiful cover. Oh my goodness, have you seen it? I'll put it up here somewhere. But yes, I'm gonna read this here really soon so I can get the second book. I have read The Wren in the Holly Library, so that one will stay, but I have not read The Robin in the Oak Throne, so that one has to come down. I have not yet read any of The Powerless. I was thinking about doing a reading vlog of the whole series. Let me know if you guys prefer non-spoiler or spoiler to the books that is really popular and a lot of people have read already. Or if you want both. Comment down below what you guys want to see from this channel. But I was planning on doing a full reading vlog on this series since it's such a popular book. And I actually have the whole series. So, I'm going to have to take down all of these. I have book 1, 2, and 3 of, I forget what series this is called. The Coven, the Cursed, and the Damned. I have the series. I started the Coven around late September, early October, and then I just stopped reading it. Ever since I started videotaping myself and editing myself, I realized how much stuff I do that just irritates me, and I'm trying to stop doing it so I don't have to go through editing it all out. But I enjoyed this book a lot when I was reading it. I just soft DNF'd it because a lot in my life was going on. So this will be going on the TBR card. Alright, now I have the original Hunger Games trilogy. This is horribly out of order. There we go. I started reading Hunger Games earlier last year, and I don't know why I didn't finish it. I don't know. I just ended up putting it down and I never picked it back up. But I really do want to get through this. I love the movies, and I need to get the 2 prequels that came out on the next shelf. I have read Hooked and Scarred, so those can stay. I have not read A Curse of Shadow and Ice, so this is just a new one that I just bought. The 10th anniversary edition of The Nightingale. I'll tell you this right now, I am utterly terrified to read this book. Everyone says that they cry, it's very sad, but that it's a good book. So this will just have to be when I'm ready and I feel like I want to cry. Alright, and then here I have The Wizard of Oz. I have read this when I was younger. I had a little paperback edition that I tore up because I was not very nice with books back then. So that will stay on here. And I just bought this one, To Kill a Mockingbird. I did read this one. This is one of the books that I read in high school. I feel like they make everyone read this book in high school. It's a very good book, and I understand why. So we'll keep that one on here. My classics. Well, I guess these are all classics, but I started reading Dracula and I started reading Frankenstein last fall. And I was also reading it while I was reading them while I was also reading the Coven. I don't know if I want to keep trying to like alternate through books or not. it's a lot. So I'll probably just focus on one book at a time and just get through that. So these will have to go on the TBR cart. I have read Little Women. Back when I read The Wizard of Oz, I also read Little Women, so that will be staying on here. But I have not read Pride and Prejudice. So, this cart got heavy. You can see my PJ pants. Oh, I've been exposed. Alright, bottom shelf. So start over here. The Clockmaker's Daughter. We got this during a free little library haul. Have not read this yet, so it's going up there. The top of my head's just gonna get cut off. You're gonna have to deal with it. My friend bought me this Christmas the other year. Naturals. It's a book that I really want to get into. Haven't yet. So, I don't know. I read the first one of this. I want to get a whole shelf just of these books because the first one was so good. So I'm gonna have to collect the rest of them. But these ones are further down in the list of all these books. There's like 30 books, guys. It's crazy. It's going to take me a minute to get to these. But, yep, haven't gotten to these ones yet. Started the series, though, and I really liked it. So, got Verity by Colleen Hoover. This is my only Colleen Hoover book. So, and then the next one is Never Lie by Frida McFadden. I've read a lot of Frida McFadden books last year. But I haven't read this one yet. I got this at a free little library. So we'll see if we like this one. Frida McFadden's a bit of a hit or miss, to be completely honest. So, and then I did read last year House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. I'm gonna have to get his other books that I read by him too. But this is the final reveal of the books that I have read. And this, I can't even move the cart, guys. It is ridiculous. It is plumb full. Like, I am telling you. Hold on. It is plumb full, guys. Like, I have books stacked upon books, stacked upon books. Like, it's insane. Oh my gosh. My shelves are so empty. Wow. Well, that's it. That's my shelves. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep it like this. I do know if I do it like this, though, it will definitely convince me to get through this monster of a pile. Oh my goodness, I didn't think it was this bad. Guys, I truly did not think it was this bad. That just gives my husband more of an excuse to tell me not to buy 4 books. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. It's so bad. Comment down below if I should keep it like this, if I should put the books back. What books you think I should put at the forefront of my TBR list. Oh my gosh, guys. This is crazy. This is utterly nuts. Do all the things that you know you gotta do down below. If you want more content like this, I'm gonna try to be more consistent. I'm trying, guys. I had to take a break. I renovated the entire basement. It's not the best, but it works for right now. Until I can save up enough money to get the basement professionally done. If you guys want to see me on other stuff, I'm on TikTok. I have a crochet account and a book account, and then just a normal mom life account. Because apparently you have to niche down, and I don't like being put in a box. So now I have 3 accounts on TikTok. So I'm not doing that with YouTube. There's just gonna be a cozy theme. At least that's what I'm trying to emulate. I'll see you next time. Love you guys.